If you want your hotspots to look like this in 1 hour, you're going to want to watch this video. There's so many things in 2K25 that influence if a three-pointer or a jumper in general goes in. You have the actual three-point rating, jump shot boost, badges, the fact that there's RNG in shooting, so even when you time a jumper in the green window, it still might miss, and finally, hotspots. So if you want to be a super consistent shooter, you're going to want every single possible advantage and boost you can get when it comes to making your shots. That's why every build I make, first thing I do is load up in that my career and get my hotspots. In this video, I'm going to show you my method for how I get them. I get them in my career. A lot of people say go to the street ball course to them, but I find it a lot easier to just throw some music on or a YouTube video and play my career games. I did this on a 69 overall just to show you how easy it is to get your hotspots. I only upgraded my three-pointer to get good jump shots. That's all I did. Everything else is the same. Just before I get into the method, don't forget to drop a like if you enjoy it. Turn them noties on. If you're feeling generous, drop me a sub. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, first things first, before you even load into a My Career game, you're going to want to open your pause menu, go over to settings. There's two things you should probably change, or 100% change really. Game difficulty, put it on rookie, quarter length, 5 minutes. I do 5-minute quarters just so I get more VC for like the hours I'm playing or the time spent playing, because the more career games you finish, the more VC you get. If you want to just knock it out in literally one game, maybe 2 games, you can put it on 12 minutes. But I like 5 minutes because I can play multiple games with the same goal in mind, so I get more VC. Another thing you're going to want to do is go down to, you're going to want to turn all these off, highlight play off, just saves time. Never off. Those are all the same. Commentary language, we want to turn it to Spanish. It skips the halftime report if you turn your commentary language to Spanish, because they didn't dub it over in Spanish, so it just skips completely. You don't have to like sit through none of that. It saves you a lot of time. And let's get into it. Alright, one last thing also, before we get into the actual game, you're going to want to go to progression, go over to GOAT skills, and you're going to want to put these 2 GOAT skills on. They're very easy to activate, and you might as well take every boost you can get that helps you make your shots. Pretty mid, attempt 4 mid-range shots, you don't even have to make them, and it boosts everything crazy. It gives you plus 14 mid-range, so if you're going for your mid-range hotspots, that's very good. And you want to put on the long ranger, which is just attempt 4 3-point shots. Still don't have to make them, and it bumps your 3 up. It took mine from an 89 to a 99, so these are very good to just throw on. It takes 1 second, you might as well do it. Once you hit your 4 middies or 4 threes, you just click the right stick to activate them. And without further ado, let's get right into the method. Alright, tip off, sim to when you're in the game. If you're on a new build, if you're already a starter, great, go ahead and you're in the game already, so you don't gotta worry about that. Literally every single play, let's see if I start on offense or defense. Alright, so I'm on defense. Very simple ball I'm playing here. Whoever catches the ball, if it's not my guy, let's just X catches the ball, switching on to X as if it's my guy. Let him shoot it. And you're gonna do that every single play. I'm on a fresh like 65 overall, by the way, just to show you how easy it is. Literally just walk to whatever spot you wanna go to and shoot it. It's open every single time on rookie. I found 11. If you go 10 for 11 or just 11 for 11, that's the sweet spot for getting your hot spot every time. 11 shots in each spot, and you just literally let them walk up the court like so. Leave them open, and halftime they'll do like a front fade. They make it a lot more than like a human. Oh my goodness, timeout. Is that LeBron James? Anyways, literally just walk up the court again, run to whatever spot. Right now I'm going for the right corner, and just shoot it right in his face. It'll be green. And then whenever you get these GOAT skills too, pop those too. You might as well. They give you like, let's see what this one gives you. This one, I think it gives you plus midi or plus 3. Yeah, maxed out my 3, and I only have 89 3-pointer right now. And it's literally the only thing I've upgraded. I did this just to show you all. I just have 89 3-pointer and no other stat upgraded. No ball handle needed, literally on a fresh build. Only 3-pointer upgraded, and just walk to your spot. It's going to be open every single time, very greenable. Walk to my spot in this corner, he's in my face. Doesn't matter. They just never put their hands up. So like, just shoot it with confidence every single time. Like, you don't even have to do any dribble moves, just walk to your corner. Gonna be open. I go for blitzes sometimes. I don't have any still on this build, so I'm not sure if I can even get them. But like anything to just speed up their play at all. Switch on to B. He's open. Take a step in, another shot. You get the ball back. I've shot 6-3 so far. Want to get to 11. You wanna shoot 11 shots and at least be shooting 80% from 3. As long as you're shooting 80%, you should be good. I'm pretty sure the cutoff's like for a hot spot, and the 3, I think it's 50%, but I just like to play it safe. I don't feel like wasting my time, so just 11 shots, 80%. That's my method for 3-pointers, but they're pretty self-explanatory. You literally just walk and shoot. But for middies are a lot easier to get to and shoot consistently. You literally just run one way and hit a Pro 2 fade, and it's open every time. Really easy to time. I have a 47 mid-range on this build, and I hit about 90% of my middies. They're all open as long as you can just get to your spot. Once again, just let them shoot it. Really have 0 ball handle on this build. I didn't upgrade it at all. So another good way I like getting information is call for a screen. They never pick up. There's never any help on screens. The guy always tries to chase you. So as long as your defender hits the screen, you're gonna have a wide open mid range every single time. And one big tip I want to tell you all, let you guys know, the farther away you are from the basket, so if you're at the 3-point line, the farthest you can be from the basket for a hot spot, the lower percentage you can shoot and still get a hot spot. So 3-point hot spots, the requirement for them is 50% from 3. So whichever spot you're shooting in, as long as you're shooting above 50%, you're gonna get the hot spot. The only reason I don't like getting exactly 50% is because that makes it easier to lose the hot spot, because they spread across all modes. So if you barely have a hot spot and you're just shooting 50%, you could easily lose it in park if you have like a bad game or something. So that's for 3-pointers. For mid-ranges, you have to shoot above 60% for those, but those are a lot easier to get to and to hit. I have a 44 midi or whatever, and I'm hitting basically all of them. I got them all. So that won't be a problem. What gets to a problem is if you want those 3 hot spots right near the basket. Those are kind of difficult to get to on guard. I have a method for it. I'll show you right now. But you have to shoot 75% in those zones. And I know you're on rookie, but those are the most difficult shots to get to as a guard. They're not the most important zones to get, like hot zones to get as a guard, because you're rarely ever going to be shooting shots like that. But like every once in a while, you might accidentally shoot a shot from there. So why not take the boost that it's going to give you for having a hot spot there? Like you want the highest percentage you can get on every single shot. But this is the method I do. I just go in the post. You're going to make a lot of contested layups. You're on rookie. I go in the post. I rhythm shoot them as well. Rhythm shooting increases your chances to make shots as well. So on them post shots that I don't shoot very often, I rhythm shoot them. And it just makes it a lot easier to get to the spots that you actually need to shoot in for like the close hot spots, because it's hard to get to on their own. A lot of times you'll try to like drive and do a standing shot and it'll give you a layup. I use Pro 2 fade. You can use whatever fade you're comfortable with or whichever one you like. Very forgiving green window on rookie, so you shouldn't have that much of a problem making them. Just the problem is getting to them. Like a lot of times I'll find it hard to like back somebody down and get to the spot, so I just like calling for the ball like when I get to it rather than trying to get to it on my own with the ball in my hand. Those close 3 hot spots are definitely the least important, so if you want to get them and you're playing on a guard build, I highly recommend just shooting post shots in those 3 zones. If you're on a bigger build, they're really easy to get because you can just back your defender down and get open every time. So just as a quick rundown, your main goal is to shoot and make as many shots as you can every single My Career game. You're going to want to either go for a steal every play or just leave your guy wide open. They're probably going to miss it. Once they either make or miss it, you're going to want to shoot 11 shots in every single zone around the court. 50% for threes, 60% for middies, and 75% for those close shot hot zones, which you don't really need, but if you want them, go for them. It should take you just about an hour or so, maybe an hour and a half if you want the close shot ones as well. With that being said though, that is my hotspot method. Me and my Pro-Am team, Laker, Apollo, Tonic, and Joey, are about to start doing comp Pro-Am leagues in just a few days, so if you're interested in any of that, just turn my noties on. I'll have plenty of videos on those. It's been Bawny Man. Get your damn hotspot so you can stop missing open threes. Peace out.